Alright, welcome back to another pregnancy update. This time I will be talking about weeks 35 to 36 weeks. At 35 weeks, I went in for my appointment. You know how the doctor always asks every single time if there's been any leakage or extra stuff? TMI, I know, but this is a pregnancy update, so what would you expect? They ask you if there's anything else different or coming out. For lack of better words, because I said yes, they wanted to check for basically like if my water was leaking. So while my doctor was checking for that, he went ahead and did a cervical check, and at that appointment I was 1.5 centimeters dilated. This week at my 36-week appointment I was 2.5 centimeters. He said almost at 3. Now I know dilation at this point doesn't mean a whole lot, but I am very happy to know that my body is preparing itself and getting ready. When he was checking me, he goes, "Oh wow, that's a really soft cervix." Good to know. So I have a really soft cervix, I'm 25% effaced, and I'm 2.5 centimeters dilated. The baby's head is at a -1 station. I'm really hoping this time that I don't go past my due date. My official due date is November 24th. They went ahead and put me down for my induction date as well, which is about 40.5 weeks. I went naturally with Eliza at 41 weeks, but I'm hoping that this baby will come a little bit earlier. By the way, I'm wearing my husband's t-shirt. Isn't this cute? We found that at the thrift store. They did the fundal height measurement again, and I was measuring 2.5 weeks behind. So my belly is measuring at 34.5 weeks, even though when I went in I was like almost 37 weeks. What are you gonna do? I have gained almost 40 pounds now. I have gained 37 pounds. I think I'm on par to gain probably 40 to 45 pounds. Now, as far as symptoms go, I am increasingly more uncomfortable. It's really hard to get to sleep at night. It's really hard to roll over. My feet are starting to swell. My legs are retaining water. It's hard to breathe. I feel out of breath a lot. Baby currently has hiccups right now. It's really cute. Oh! Here was a big symptom. After I got that first cervical check, lost a bit of mucus plug over a couple day period, and I had actual contractions, not just Braxton Hicks contractions, but painful contractions. And I know what they feel like because I've been in labor, and it felt like those early labor contractions. The first time I got one, I was out shopping at the grocery store at Aldi with Eliza, and I immediately like texted Holt. I was like, I just got a real one. Like, I'm gonna come home. So that's been a little nerve-wracking because I never had any actual real contractions with Eliza until I went into full-blown labor. I started having contractions with her, and then 12 hours later she was born. But of course the Braxton Hicks have been more frequent. Every single time I have one now, I'm like, yes, good. Because I know that it's doing its job, and it's dilating me, and it's preparing my body for labor. This last month of pregnancy is always the longest month ever, and I just know it's gonna feel like 100 years, even though it's really not. It's gonna be here before I know it, but I'm just like really getting antsy now. My mom is gonna start texting me like every couple days, like asking how I am and if I'm dilated more, or you know what I mean. Like, everybody gets on baby watch, and so it gets you all excited, but then my luck is I'll go late again. Like, I just know it. Another symptom I've been having is that I feel like sometimes the baby is so incredibly low that he's kicking me in my cervix. Like, I physically can feel the baby like from the outside down there, if that makes sense. Very weird sensation. I have actually Googled, like, can the baby break your water from the kicking, or can the baby kick its way through your cervix? Like, I swear, his head, I think he's headbutting me because he is head down. His little hands and stuff too. I mean, he's like sucker punching my cervix. And it is the strangest feeling in the world. Man, I tell Holt all the time, I wish you could feel this. Like, I wish every single human, male or female, would have to feel and get to feel what it feels like to be pregnant, because it's just such a weird, it's such a weird thing, man. A sad thing is that I have gotten a lot of new stretch marks this time. They just popped up last week. So my stretch marks are getting a little bit darker and deeper around my belly button, where I got stretch marks with Eliza in my previous pregnancy. And then I got brand new ones like underneath my belly. There's like 2 like purple lines right here, basically. And it happens, it just always stinks because it always happens at the very end. And you're like, dang it, like you think you're good and then you still get stretch marks. I don't do a very good job though of like lotioning up. I only put on lotion after my showers or baths, and that's, you know, every other day. Mostly though, the biggest complaint I have right now is just getting comfortable at night. My back just feels like it's gonna break in half sometimes. I don't remember feeling this much back pain with Eliza, and I don't know if that's because of the position that the baby's in or what. I do know I have a what is it called when the placenta is in the front, so I don't know if he's just like further in my back. At night sometimes I cannot even sit up, like I can't lay down, like I can't lay sideways. It's just I cannot get in a good position. And then I've been using the heating pad and taking hot baths, and that seems to help a little bit. As far as nesting goes, I have been trying to keep my house clean in prep for if I would go into labor. You know, I just don't know. We went out of town this past weekend, and that made me a little nervous. I think that's the last time we're going to travel. I've also been trying to get all my Christmas shopping done, which I'm almost done. I think I'm going to decorate the house next week. Baby's due around Thanksgiving, and so I don't want to have to be decorating the house with a newborn. Here's the things that I need to do in the following week. We need to install the car seat. I need to wrap Eliza's big sister gifts. And then we also need to get my hospital bag packed up. Let me know, other mamas out there, if you would enjoy seeing a hospital bag video. And I know they're overdone, and I know everyone out there on YouTube who's a mom, pregnant mom, has a what's in my hospital bag video. But let me know if you would enjoy watching one that's like a bare bones hospital bag, the basics, what you actually need. I'm pretty practical when it comes to stuff like that. I am going to be packing my hospital bag, and if you'd like to see what's in it, let me know. I'm having a sign made of the baby's name, and I know we've been teasing that for a while, but I am going to let everybody know what the baby's name is probably in the next few weeks. As soon as that sign comes in, I'm gonna do a video of the whole entire nursery. And I like seeing how people organize all their baby's items and things, so I plan on doing kind of an in-depth tour of the baby's closet with all the baby's clothes and where I decided to put everything in the baby's dresser and stuff. It's really starting to become real that this is happening. Holt and I have really tried to pay extra close attention to Eliza these last few weeks, snuggle her a little bit more. It's getting so uncomfortable to like rock her at night, but I've been rocking her and she's just been like laying sideways across my belly. It's just so strange that our little family of 3 is going to be completely changed, and everything will feel completely different starting in less than a month. You know, like 3 weeks or less, our lives are completely going to change, and they'll be changed forever. You know, our family dynamics will no longer be our family of 3. That's a little bittersweet, but I know Eliza's going to be such a great big sister, and she's going to have so much fun growing up with a little brother, and I'm just excited for her, and I can't wait. I can't wait. If anybody else is pregnant around the same time as me, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I would love to keep up, see what your baby looks like and when you're due and when you go and have your baby too. So since it is baby watch time, I'm gonna go ahead and put my Instagram handle down here. When we go into labor, that is what's gonna get updated the quickest. So if you want to know when we have this baby, then go give it a follow, because YouTube, I don't know how long it'll take for me to put a video up once the baby's actually here. I will show off my belly, and then next time, maybe we'll be doing a nursery tour with our new baby's name. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.